everybody, what's going on? Kio-chan here, and I'm back from Anime North, and I have to tell you, I had a blast up there. It is really amazing. I have no idea why I didn't go to this convention before, but now that I've been there, I'm totally going back next year, as long as it doesn't compete with another convention I hope to go to. But I'll talk about my experiences there later on in this video. As far as conventions go, I can talk about them till the cows come home, because I've been to so many. I mean, here are all my badges. I actually go through these a little later in the video, because I actually want to talk about conventions a little bit before I get into that. As far as convention experience goes, I have a lot of it under my belt. Granted, I've been to the same conventions several times, but I'm also going to new conventions this year, and by the end of October, I'll have close to 19 under my belt, which is pretty damn good for me, and it's just totally awesome. One of my earliest experiences at a convention was in 2007 when I went to Anime Next for the very first time. And that was my very first convention as well. I went with a group of friends, which made the experience even better. And when I got there, I was just amazed by all the stuff that you can actually do at a convention. I mean, you can take pictures of other cosplayers, you can go to the dealer's room, and you can go to all the panels. Some of the greatest panels that I like to go to, beside the viewings, are the industry panels. I know a lot of people find them kind of boring, but for me, I really enjoy listening to people from Bandai and Funimation when they come and talk about the current releases that they have and the projects that they have on the table. It really is fun and interesting and entertaining and just educational in general to hear what they have to say on this kind of stuff. And of course, there are the voice actor panels and the game shows and all kinds of other stuff going on. One of my most memorable memories of any convention was during this particular one, and that was all the goofing around that my friends and I were doing. And I have footage of that, so if you guys would like to check that out, I'll post a link in the description below, and you guys can see all the insanity that we did during those conventions. But anyway, during one of the downtimes when really nothing was going on, my friend Haru-chan and I were doing this mock fight between Kakashi and Itachi. And of course we weren't in really serious cosplay, so you really can't tell unless I actually told you, but anyway, we were doing this mock fight, and I put Itachi to shame, because I was running away from her pretty much the whole time. But then again, my friend Haru-chan, she actually has martial arts experience, and I don't, so I was kind of nervous to fight with her, even in a play fight, because, you know, she has experience. She can actually hurt me if she wanted to. So, and she's kind of scary sometimes, just to throw that out there. So anyway, we were having this fake fight, and during the end of that fight, I actually broke her kunai. And it was like one of those, what the hell did I do moments. It was really just like, wow, and funny, and I felt kind of bad about it at the same time. It was just like, wow. I would also love to talk to voice actors, but I still can't find the nerve to actually approach them. I just can't do it for some reason. I have a hard time. I guess it's because I'm just socially awkward that I just can't approach a voice actor and start talking to them. And there are several voice actors that I would love to meet and would love to have a conversation with, like Kyle Hebert and Vic Mignogna, and of course Greg Ayers, who I've seen at several conventions and several panels, but I've never had a one-on-one conversation with him. I mean, I've spoken to him as a member of the crowd, but that was about it. And I doubt he even remembers. So, I mean, it's hard, but I would love to do it. But of course, I'm going to try my damnedest at Anime Next this coming weekend, because I know both Vic and Greg are going to be there, and I'm going to try so hard to actually get over to them and actually have a little conversation. I'm going to try. Maybe someone's going to have to pull me there. I know some of my friends are going, so maybe they can drag me over to them. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to try, because I know Greg is waiting to meet me, and you know, I do want to meet him. I really do. I really do want to have an honest conversation with him. So, that's just me and my experience with voice actors, which is very little. But anyway, those are just some of the experiences that go down on conventions. But lately, I've had even cooler stuff happen. there are a lot of YouTubers that are pretty famous, and everyone notices them the moment they walk into a room. For me, I haven't really been that type of person, but it started to happen lately. Because at the last 2 conventions I've been to, someone approached me and asked me if I was actually Kio-chan, which is actually awesome. I absolutely love it when that happens. When someone's like, oh my god, I know you. And it's happened 2 times. It happened at Castle Point Anime Convention. I met Airport 6, which was awesome. I liked meeting him. And I also met Hitomi Izumi, I think that's your name. I think I pronounced that right, at Anime North. So it's just awesome when people come up to you after your picture and like, wait a minute, are you Kio-chan? Are you this person? And I'm like, yeah, and that's like awesome. I love meeting fans of my own. It's just, I don't know, it's really cool. So thank you guys for coming up to me and saying hi. I know I'm really awkward and I know it's hard to start a conversation, but I like meeting people. I really do like meeting fans who watch my videos and really enjoy what I do. So that's just some of the stuff that happens. Then at Anime North, let's finally talk about that because I put that off long enough. So I got to Anime North and I was just like, holy cow, there's such amazing cosplayers. At any given convention, I've taken maybe 30 pictures per convention throughout the whole day. The whole 3 days or 4 days or however long a convention is. 30 pictures. At Anime North, I took 171 pictures. That's insane. I have never taken that many pictures before. And I've also taken photos with other cosplayers. I usually don't do that either, but I decided to do it this time around. And I'll actually show you some of those pictures now. So this first picture is of me and Jiraiya. And I have a story about him. I was walking around on Friday just looking for people to take pictures of, and I spotted him. And he was standing next to an Inuyasha and a Kagome cosplayer. And one other guy asked him, I think it was a guy, but somebody asked him for a picture, and he decided to go over to Inuyasha. And this funny situation happened, and that's this picture. He walks over to Inuyasha and opens up Make Out Paradise and shows it to him. And he's like, this is what hentai is. And then you see Kagome, she's like, oh my god. And it's like the most hysterical moment that I have ever seen happen during a photo shoot. It was really awesome and I'm glad I got a picture of that. And then I got a picture with Jiraiya and he did the same thing, and you know, I was just kind of like what is that, sensei, you know, kind of thing. It's really cool. And of course I also met Sasuke there, and I also met an awesome Sakura. I wish I had her contact information because she's really cool. We hung out several times throughout the convention. We were looking for other people, and you know, we just had these random moments where we saw like these cute younger versions of ourselves, and that was pretty awesome too. I really thought that was awesome. But yeah, so I've met cool people during cosplay events. I also participated in the Press Your Luck game on Sunday. I don't know when that will be up because someone else recorded that. So that will be on the internet. It will be on YouTube. So go check that out when you get a chance. I'm not going to tell you what happened. I can, but I'm not going to tell you. You guys can find out for yourselves. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was my first time on a game show at a convention. And I really enjoyed that. I kind of felt dumb, to be perfectly honest. But it wasn't fair to me. Because this was my very first Anime North. And I'm from the States. I know nothing about Canada. So it was kind of unfair, but I enjoyed it anyway. It was still fun. Overall, conventions, just plain awesome. Get your butt to one if you can, because they're just amazing. So, let's get into all these. Alright, this is in no particular order, because they're all over the place. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Alright, so the first one is from Anime Next 2009. I didn't know who this was, okay? This is Alan. I didn't know that at the time, but I love the Gray Man. And this is one of the first times I actually used my nickname on a badge. Let's see. Then we got, oh yeah, this is the Comic-Con Anime Fest badge. This was the first time that this convention was put together with the other one. So it was 2 conventions in one. It was a little disappointing because it was mostly Comic-Con. There wasn't that much going on for Anime Fest. So if they don't make it like an even split, I may not go back next year. Okay, then of course we got my Anime North badge. Yeah. When was this? I have no idea. This was during one of the, this was, okay, Anime Fest 2009. Their badges are kind of like random. And I always go for, well, I don't always go, because this time I did. During this con, I can get this badge out, was, let's see, I don't know which year this was. This was during one of the Anime Fests. I don't remember which year, but I only went on Saturday. In the beginning, I only usually went for one day, but now I go for all the days of conventions. Then we got Castle Point, 2010. This badge. I didn't write that, so don't tell me my handwriting sucks, because I know it does. Anime X, this was, when was this? 2008. Let's see here, what's this one? I think this is another Anime Next. This is when I started using my actual cosplays as part of the name. Which kind of backfired on me because I didn't actually cosplay Toru every day. Then this is another Castle Point. This is this year's. Love this picture. Okay, then we got another Anime Fest. This is 2008. Very random. This has nothing. Dark Wars has nothing to do with anime. Nothing at all. I never understood that. And that's all of them, actually. That's actually all of them. There's actually one other one, but I can't find that. But, yeah. So, anime conventions, totally awesome. And I'm going to Anime Next this coming weekend. So, you probably won't see me. So, you'll probably see one of the subs. I don't know who I'm going to contact yet. I like to get everybody involved. So, we'll see who is going to be your sub for Saturday. And that's it for me this week. I think I've rambled on enough. And tomorrow we'll find out what our next mission is. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.